Okay, so now let us look at another question. It asks us to figure out, find the actually it's area, okay, of the shaded region. So the shaded region basically it's this part, okay, it's this part. So clearly you can see that this is a problem about the area between two curves. And then the formula to handle this type of question is going to be set up an integral from a to b, the upper function minus the lower function, right? And then dx. Okay, so that's the guideline, the area between curves. Okay, area between curves. So for this problem, we know that the this curve is a parabola. The expression is given. Okay, so we can also see that for this area, it's the lower function here. So it's like gx is given as here. So we have to figure out two parts. First of all, we need to figure out what is the limit. Okay, starting from where, into where. And apparently, based on this graph, turns out that the starting point is already given. It's from 1, okay. So the end point, it looks like it's a 4, but we don't know if it's a 4, okay. So we better to verify that. So that's one thing we need to figure out. The second thing is, obviously, we also need to figure out what is the upper function, right? Which is strict line. So talking about that, we know that to figure out an equation of the line, all we need to do is to know 2 points, right, on the line. So apparently you see the y-intercept, which is 0, (-1). The x-intercept, which is 1, 0. So with those two, we can easily figure out that the slope for this, which is going to be 1, right? Difference of y over difference of x. And then based on the slope-intercept form, we can easily to calculate that the equation of this strict line is going to be y equals x minus 1. Okay. So that is our format. So with that in mind, so we can see fx is already here, okay, which is x minus 1, because it's the upper function for this shaded region. All right, next is we need to figure out the end point, right? So what you can do here is you can set those two equations to be the same, and then solve for x, okay, meaning let's see, to find the integral limit, set this as a pair, and then we can get that x squared minus 4x plus 3 equals x minus 1. So that is x squared minus 5x plus 4 equals 0. So we can easily figure out that is x minus 4, x minus 1 equals 0. So x indeed equals 1 and 4. That means, okay, well, this is this point it is 1. The x going for this point, indeed, it is 4. So now we have everything, okay? So we can set up the integral. So the area of the shaded region, which is integral from 1 to 4. Okay. Upper function, as we described, which is x minus 1. Okay. Minus lower function, which is given here. So that gives x squared minus 4x plus 3, right, and then dx. So once you set this up, I would say 80% of the work is done. So all you need to do is to do some simplification and then to evaluate this definite integral. which is from 1 to 4. You're going to see negative x squared is going to be plus 5x, I believe, and then it's going to be a minus 4 dx, okay, dx. And then all you need to do is just to evaluate this. This is negative x cubed over 3, right? And then plus 5x over 2 minus 4x. So it's from 1 to 4. So we can plot in 4 cubed over 3 plus 5 times 4 over 2 minus 4 times 4, right? So that's the first part. Minus, so this is negative 1 over 3 plus 5 over 2 minus 4. Okay, so it's just a algebraic operation, so we can work on this. So this is going to be negative 64 over 3. Okay, plus this is going to be oh, hold on. I think I made a mistake here. So the antiderivative for this one should be 5x squared, okay, over 2. So basically I need to put here as 4 squared. But there's nothing wrong with this one because it's 5 times 1 squared. So it's still 5 half. So with this in mind, so we're going to have 5 times 16. That's 80. Over 2, which is 40. Okay, so it's 40 minus 16. Minus becomes into plus, plus 1/3. And then minus 5 over 2. And then minus becomes plus. Okay, so good. All we need to do is to do some basic operation. So this 2 have the same denominator, we can put them as the same. So it's the next is 63 over 3. Okay, this is going to give us this 24, right? This is 24. So plus 24 minus 5 half, and then plus 4. So this one, after you simplify, it's going to give you the negative 21. Okay, so this is plus 28 minus 5 over 2. Okay, so it turns out this is going to be 7 minus 5 over 2, and then I believe to the very end you're going to have it's 9 over 2. Okay, so that is the final answer for this. Okay, so yeah.